So at this point, we've got two different relationships defined between three tables. And we just related the tables. We did not turn on any of the integrity rules. And we're going to go back into Database Tools and Relationships because those integrity rules are actually pretty important, and they are things that you are going to want to turn on. So we're going to be editing these join lines. We're going to start with the join between customers and work orders. So to edit this, you can either click on that line and click on Edit Relationships, or you can right-click on the line and choose Edit Relationship. Doesn't matter which technique you use, you need to get into this Edit Relationship window. And the first thing we're going to turn on is Enforce Referential Integrity. And basically what that means is, in order to enter a work order for a customer, that customer has to exist in the customer table. So you cannot enter a work order for a bogus customer. Okay, makes sense to turn that on. The second thing that we're going to turn on is Cascade Update Related Fields, which means if we change the customer ID in our customer table, that change will automatically carry over to work orders, and the customer ID there will be changed too. Okay? And again, you want that because you don't want bogus customers. The third one we're going to turn on is Cascade Delete Related Records. If we delete a customer, they cannot have a work order because they do not exist. So if we delete a customer, the work order is also deleted. I typically turn these on before I enter any data into my tables because these rules help keep your data accurate. Okay, so when I'm setting up a database, I define my tables, and then I come in and do the relationships prior to entering data. I'm going to go ahead and click OK. The problem, if you've entered data first, is if the data violates these rules, when you click OK, you cannot make the relationship. You actually have to go fix your data first. So I'm going to click OK. And luckily, any data that's entered is accurate. And so now I'm actually seeing the one-to-many symbols on this join. This is the infinity, stands for many, because work orders is our many table. So at this point, we've got the one-to-many between customers and work orders, and we're also going to be creating that between technicians and work orders, because it helps keep your data accurate. So we're going to edit the join. So we're going to either right-click the line and choose Edit Relationship, or you can left-click the line and choose the Edit Relationship button. And we're going to be turning on these rules. So the first rule, again, for technicians and work orders, we cannot enter a work order for a technician that does not exist. So the technician has to be in the technician table before we can enter a work order for them. Makes total sense. Cascade Update Related Fields, we're going to turn that on. If a technician ID changes, we want that ID automatically changed in work orders. Cascade Delete Related Records. If we delete a technician, so they no longer work for us, then the work order gets deleted because you can't have a bogus technician assigned to a work order. Okay, so these rules will help keep our data accurate. And we are going to go ahead and click OK. And now you can see the one-to-many. Now, I should mention with one-to-many relationships, it does affect the order that you enter data. Okay, so once you set up your tables and you relate your tables, Then you have to enter data into your one tables first. So I would have to enter the customers, and then I'd have to enter the technicians. And once I have those entered, then I can enter data for work orders. Okay, so your one tables have to have the data entered first. So I'm going to go ahead and click on Save and Close.